Hi guys, welcome to the JKT Radio Podcast, episode 64, and I'm your hostess with the mostest, Kira, and I'm going to be underwear today, so I'm going to be some ladies' boxers, and I'm joined by my other pieces of underwear, Chris.
I hate you, that was mine. I don't know, briefs.
And Devin.
I'm some good old lingerie.
We'll go with that. And McBride.
I'm going to be some Brazilian cheekies.
Oh.
Nice.
Also, I feel like our intro's getting faster and faster these days.
Oh, we're getting more in tune with it.
I support the Brazilian cheekies.
That's fancy. It's a combination of I'm getting faster at saying it and I'm remembering more of what I should be saying to you guys know I'm going to have bullshit questions, so you're ready with bullshit responses.
Pretty much.
Half the time I'm like, oh no.
None of us said commando.
Well,
Improv.
that does technically not underwear.
Yeah, but it counts.
But it does count.
No,
That's
it
true.
doesn't.
It would be the
I don't
lack
think it
thereof.
Nah. They ain't undies.
No.
That's like when
Speaking-
somebody would go for Halloween as a nudist on strike, and it's like, buddy.
That doesn't count, man.
That's so lame.
I feel
Lame.
like those two are totally different things. But I don't have enough knowledge to refute it.
No.
Take it from me. Don't go commando. Fucking.
I have
Yeah,
no
it's
intention of
it's
it,
not a good
thank you.
time.
No, it really isn't.
Have you all done this?
Yeah.
Why?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
Unexpected sleepovers.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
There are many reasons
Sex.
why someone would go commando.
Oh god, what did you do to the levels?
Did you break the levels already? We haven't even been recording for 5
It looks like
minutes.
a TIE
Fucking
fighter.
wow.
It looks like a TIE fighter.
5 minutes.
You're welcome.
I've got to get a picture of it.
What can I say except that you're welcome?
What can
I
Anyway.
just broke my levels by opening a soda, but like, I can fix that instantly because it's a
I heard
soda.
none of that.
Because of what I told
Okay.
you earlier with Crinkle.
Right, yes.
Yeah, Crinkle will cut it out, but the mic picks it up to record it.
Yeah, and I get to hear all of this raw.
Yeah, I'm sorry, darling.
I could make a joke about that.
We did just talk about Commando, so.
I take it raw and then I make it pretty afterwards.
I wasn't
You're
going to be
welcome.
the one to make the joke.
That is what that's what she said.
Or he.
Yeah.
Or they.
Or they.
We don't care.
Anybody can take it.
I take it. Actually, he's the one who's taking it.
I can't move my legs.
Yes, this
This
is
is
what
gonna make
happens
sense
when
to
we
absolutely
record late night podcast.
Yeah.
Late night antics.
Yeah.
People, it is
Normally it's earlier in the day, but I had a migraine. Gone
migraine
now, actually.
problems. That was actually good for me because I had D&D.
Yeah, there we go.
It worked. It worked
Actually,
well
I
in
think
my
the
favor.
migraine's gone, finally.
See the power of
Okay.
raw.
No.
So not to completely derail this
Please
tangent
derail
that
it.
we've
Yeah.
been going on. So
Please.
Vic's been on a Disney binge lately, and
Oh yes.
it
What's new?
especially happened when we were doing D&D last night, and she was watching. I think it was Pocahontas, because like in the middle
Yeah, we
of
could hear part of that.
yeah, in the middle of like some intense battle, all I hear is the colors of the wind. I'm just like, I want
I
to
heard
focus
that.
on the battle, but I do want to paint with all the colors of the wind.
Just paint the Hydra with all the colors of the wind.
It's so irritating because there are so many aspects of that movie that are now.
But the music
But god
is
damn it,
good.
the music's
The
so good.
music,
Right?
that
Oh,
and,
God.
oh,
But yeah,
Oh, you
she's
know what-
watching
what-
she's watching
The
Hunchback of
animation's
Notre
also
Dame now.
gorgeous.
Oh, you mean
that
the
one
best
is
Disney movie?
terrifying.
yeah.
It's the best Disney movie.
It's one of the, it's
It's
up there,
definitely
man.
it's definitely up there.
Actually, what is your guys' favorite Disney movie?
Oh,
Sleeping Beauty.
you're gonna make me pick?
I love
Sleeping Beauty's
Okay,
almost
I
been
also
my
had to
favorite.
think about it. Really?
Yep.
I don't know if I can necessarily choose, but I have to go either Hunchback of Notre Dame or Atlantis: Lost Empire, or Treasure Planet.
Or this, or that, or...
Yeah, I'm kind of tied, honestly, between three. Between Atlantis, Mulan, and Pocahontas, even as problematic as Pocahontas is.
Yeah.
Mulan's not much better for problematic.
No. But I just know that there's more discourse about Pocahontas for good reasons.
Yeah.
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 What about you, Kira?
Ooh.
I still don't know what I would pick. Like,
I feel like
think,
you would
you know
like something
what?
like Black Cauldron or something.
I think it's got to be Oliver and Company.
Oh, Oliver and
Okay.
I've
Company.
never seen that one.
That one, it's like, it's funny. I don't remember anything about Oliver and Company except for that one song from the Dodger.
I've actually never seen it.
It's
It's
Oliver. It's Oliver, but with dogs.
I've also never seen Oliver.
Oh,
Well, and a cat. Oliver is a cat.
that's true.
Oliver
Oliver's
is
a
a
cat,
cat.
and the rest are dogs.
Yeah, I know it's something about Oliver Twist, but I've actually never seen Oliver Twist.
Yeah,
I think
it's
Oliver Twist is the same thing.
It's
as
like,
Oliver.
you know how Lion King's basically Hamlet with
Not
cats.
basically, it is Hamlet.
Yeah, it's
It is
Hamlet with
Hamlet.
cats. Oliver and Company is Oliver Twist, but with cats and dogs.
The only thing I know about Oliver Twist is I'm assuming that's where Please Sir May Have Some More
That's
comes from.
exactly
That's
where that
That is
comes
Yep.
from.
exactly where that comes from.
That's literally the only thing I know about Oliver Twist. I assume it
Oh,
has
and you
something
know
to
what?
do with poor people.
Actually, you know what? I have two more that I want to put on that list. I'll make it three as well. Lilo and Stitch
Yes.
and The Emperor's New Groove.
Absolutely. Fuck
We
yeah.
rewatched
Pull
The
the
Emperor's New
lever,
Groove recently.
Wrong
God damn it, that movie. I think that movie's actually funnier as an
an
adult.
Oh,
because of just-
100%.
Oh my god.
Also,
Like,
I don't know if it technically. I don't think it's technically Disney. I can't remember if this is actually Disney or not. I think it is now. But Road to El Dorado.
yeah, that's DreamWorks.
Elder is
but it's
DreamWorks.
it's
It's
on
not
It is
owned by
DreamWorks.
Disney at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's on the Disney Channel, isn't it?
It's no, actually no,
No,
it
it's
isn't.
on
We got it
Netflix,
on
I don't think so.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, because it's DreamWorks.
It's Netflix.
Right.
That's a
Also,
DreamWorks.
even though it's also not Disney, but Anastasia.
Oh, Anastasia.
Mm.
Well, actually, technically, Anastasia is technically now a Disney movie because it's owned by Fox,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
now owned by Disney. But that's potato
But at that
potato.
point, it's like you could say, "Oh, freaking Aliens is my favorite Disney movie."
Yeah, exactly. At this
Yeah,
point, it's
true.
like.
Which is,
Although speaking of which, are
Factual
we
sentence.
going specifically like by animated Disney movies or live action
I
Disney
assumed
movies?
that's what we were doing.
Because if we're going to
That's kind
include
of what
live
we
action
were.
Disney movies, I gotta go with Pirates of the Caribbean,
Oh, which one though?
the first one.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I love the first three, but the first one is where it's at.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even. I don't.
The third one does hit hard. Like
Oh.
some of the choreograph scenes in the third one.
Oh, the third, like the second 2 and 3 are also great. I love
Which is
them.
the one where Jack Sparrow's trying to get away from like that royal ass
Two.
dude by jumping
Oh,
on
wait.
the table and like kicking food and stuff like that.
Oh, that's the fourth one where he's
Think-
getting away
Yeah.
from the from royalty.
I think that's what
Yeah.
that one is always my favorite because that's the only one I can actually actively remember. Even
Yeah.
though we've seen all of them recently.
Yeah. And then there was a fifth one, which I honestly don't remember
Which
much
was
about.
the fifth one?
The fifth one was
We don't
like
talk about the fourth and fifth one.
That's with,
Javier Bardem's chasing him, and
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
is it
with
the de-
Blackbeard.
Yeah, it had
Blackbeard was the
Blackbeard.
fourth one. The fifth one was there was this like random undead Spanish dude.
Isn't
Oh
that
no,
every
the fourth
single
one, the fifth one was Barbossa's daughter.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Barbossa's daughter
I
and
still
Will
like the
Turner's
fifth one.
daughter shack up.
Oh
Or-
wait, maybe
I guess
maybe I'm thinking of something else then.
yeah, no, because you're thinking of the fourth one because the fourth
Okay,
one
I
had
don't
the
think I actually ever
mermaids.
saw the fifth one.
The fifth one, it's
We don't like 4 was bad and where we stopped talking about it, and then 5 we just.
Also, I like the one with the weird crabs. The rock.
oh, that's the
There's-
third one.
That's
Where
the
he-
third
yeah,
one.
that's the
Six
third
of
one.
them?
I think I keep hearing that they're going to do another one, but they might not have Johnny Depp in it. Although I hear that they're going to have Johnny Depp in it now, but I keep hearing that they're going to do one with like a completely like not like just one like with the Pirates
There's
of the Caribbean
6 of them,
title.
guys. We're miscounting one.
No, there's got to be 5 because there's 1, 2, 3, which is the Holy Trinity, and then
There are
there's
5
4
films.
and 5.
Oh, there are 5.
There's,
Okay.
there's a sixth one that's coming. That's why.
Yeah, there's a 6th one that is like in development, but like it might not even have Jack Sparrow in it. Like I keep hearing that
So which is not worth it then.
Margot Robbie is gonna be in it.
The last
Which-
2 weren't worth watching either, but that's besides the
No,
point.
they
No.
weren't.
No.
I do love how it literally got to the point where they had to like kill Barbossa off twice.
Yeah.
Because it's funny. Like I honestly, when I came out of the second, I was like, well, bringing back Barbossa's honestly was a really smart idea because Barbossa's great. And then by the 5th one, when he died, I was like, okay, yeah, there goes any more interest I have in this franchise.
Yeah,
As
pretty
Jeffrey
much.
Rush goes down into that weird tidal wave pool thing.
You never
it's
know.
like,
They might bring him back again. Third time's a try.
somehow Barbossa returned.
I don't know. Boba Fett did
That
it.
man just can't die.
Um,
Running trend of Pirates of the Caribbean, we can't kill Barbossa.
no.
Yeah.
And we can't kill Jack Sparrow either.
Yeah, that's
keep
just
trying.
not possible. People have tried and they haven't even semi.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because like now that I come to think of it, Barbossa died and came back to life. Jack Sparrow died and came back to life. Will Turner died and came back to life.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kinda. He
Well,
gave his life.
Yeah, he gave his life. They kind of retconned that in the 5th one as well, and I'm just like, But yeah.
Yeah.
I always to me it's the same thing with like the X-Men films where it's like any of the ones after Days of Future Past I just ignore.
Except Logan.
Except Logan, but Logan's its own
I-
separate thing.
Yeah, the only X-Men I ever fully paid attention to, not including Deadpool, because he's Deadpool,
Yeah.
Deadpool doesn't count.
Yeah, Deadpool doesn't count.
In a
is
good
like
way.
the 90s X-Men cartoons with
Oh,
Wolverine, his bright
Yup.
neon
Yes.
yellow jumpsuit.
Yep.
It had like the best opening credits theme ever. It was
Oh,
so
it was
good.
fantastic. I loved it.
It was like,
What was his name? Darwin or Ecosystem? He was good. I liked him. They showed him briefly in one of the live action ones.
Yeah, was he the guy who could like absorb things?
He was the one that could just evolve to fit any situation.
Darwin.
Oh yeah,
It was
I remember
Darwin.
because it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
because that
Darwin.
was First Class that he was in,
Yeah.
and he's literally the first one to die, which makes, no
fucking
sense.
He is one of the most powerful X-Men, and to kill him off was probably a smart move, or he would just destroy everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
but
he
the-
killed himself to save everyone else, right? If I remember correctly.
I think so. Because like I
think
remember
so.
Kevin Bacon like basically took like a nuke and absorbed it,
Yeah.
and then like put it inside Darwin.
It still makes no sense.
It still
because
makes no
you
sense.
Still need to evolve to like not like if your whole thing is being able to evolve to survive anything. No.
It's the same bullshit as like killing Quicksilver
I
off
feel
in
like
Age of
the only
Ultron.
thing that should like actually probably kill him would be the same thing that kills like lobsters. Hold on, no, that makes sense.
No, don't. Let's not do the lobster argument.
Well, because basically the only reason why lobsters die, because lobsters are functionally immortal, is because their body, like, their exoskeleton gets too big, and it kind of...
Their exoskeleton gets too small.
That's what I meant, yeah, sorry. It gets too small, but they keep getting bigger and bigger, so it kind of, like, crushes them. But functionally speaking...
That's really sad.
Yeah. But, like,
Poor
functionally
lobsters.
speaking, that's the only reason why they die.
Yeah.
Is because
they-
their body literally can't keep up with how quickly they're growing.
What happens is they grow too much because the way a lobster, it molts to shed its exoskeleton, just like most things.
Yeah.
But it gets too big, it cannot molt anymore.
Because
that's the only thing that will
telomeres
kill
keep repeating. Because the only reason why we age and die is because our telomeres get shorter. Except for lobsters don't, and also cancer cells don't have telomeres. Or they
How did we get here?
X-Men.
X-Men, right?
Science.
And it all
Point
started with
is-
a favorite Disney movie.
It did.
It started with underwear.
It started
God,
with...
That is true. It
What
did
are-
all start with underwear.
Oh my
Started with
god.
underwear.
Oh my god. Speaking of...
In 14 minutes.
Speaking of what, Devin?
Speaking of superheroes.
Okay.
I saw the Snyder Cut.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yes.
The thing that
And
sucks
how did
is
that go?
it would, because thing is, I wouldn't have this much to say normally, except for the fact that it was literally 4 hours of movie. So I have so many thoughts about it.
What does it think it is? Lord of the Rings?
It really did kind of seem like it thought it was Lord of the Rings, but like...
Well, wasn't the whole thing because it wasn't, like, cut down or edited or anything like that?
Basically, I mean, I don't know if there was, like, even more that they shot, but it kind of felt like they literally just showed all of the scenes that they originally shot for it.
Which, I mean, that's what they were asking for.
Which is what people... Well, it's kind of what people...
should have been asking for that.
Because thing is, like, I don't know, did any of you guys see, like, the theatrical version of Justice League? I really hope you didn't, because it was such a waste of time.
I watched the ending.
Yeah.
And that's all I needed.
And, like, here's the thing, is I think a lot of people going in were kind of just assuming it was going to be a completely different movie. And in a lot of ways it is. But thing is, it still honestly follows the exact same core structure. Just a few different people die, and a lot of the way the individual scenes happen are very different. And it completely just misinterprets a lot of its core characters. Oh my god.
Wonder Woman.
It's like he went from like misinterpreting Batman and Superman to somehow Batman and Superman are more in this one are more characteristic of their like comic counterparts, and then there's Wonder Woman, who like I swear to God is like the kind of the same bright, cheerful Wonder Woman, but whenever she goes into action, it's like
we stab you now.
Oh my god, it's really obvious that this is made by the same guy who did 300, because like there's this opening scene. And I say opening scene, it's literally like 30 minutes into the movie.
Because it takes them that long to
Because it takes them so long to get anywhere. Where there's like all these terrorists are going into this art piece gala where all these like children are, like students going on like a field trip, and they start shooting up the place. So then Wonder Woman like breaks in, and it's all done in this like really weird, like it goes slow-mo, then goes to regular speed, then back to slow-mo. And granted, this scene was in the original more or less, but thing is, this version she bashes a couple people away, and she literally like takes one dude, throws him against the wall so hard you literally see his head splat against the wall and leave this giant blood smear, and then. And then the best thing was, she literally, because this guy starts to like fire his machine gun at this group of kids, and she's literally going along blocking it all with her gauntlets, and it looks really dumb. And then she does the thing where she smashes her gauntlets together and literally eviscerates this dude, who granted was a terrorist, but still. Like, you literally just see her clang the things together, you see his smoking hat fall to the ground. And, like, there's, like, people lying with, like, blood everywhere.
And it's like, did you understand Wonder Woman as a character?
But the best thing is, literally, right afterwards, you see this little girl who's, like, afraid, and she, like, kind of kneels down, and she goes, oh, it's okay, and the girl's like, can I be like you someday? And she just goes, you can be whatever you want to be. And I just really wish the camera just panned over just to show this dude's brains, like, sliding down this wall. I'm like, wow, you are, that is a choice. Like,
not a good one, but
not
like
a good
showing
one.
that and then like have like the PBS logo show on top or something.
Yeah, honestly.
And then it's
I
like
left like 10 minutes into this.
Oh yeah, like you left 10 minutes into this. And,
I couldn't.
Yeah, it was. And here's the thing, it is better than the original version, because the original version was just such a. It wasn't even anything.
Yeah, but that's like saying one death is better than two.
Well, I think our friend Cody put it best. It's like it bumped it up from like a 2 to a 2.5. It's like it is better. And the thing is, I know all the people who really like the Snyderverse stuff, they'll like it regardless. And admittedly, it wasn't as much of like a downer as the other two movies were, where like there was just no personality or humor or charm to any of them. Oh yeah, there's still no color in this one, but at least there's like actual humor at some points in this one.
I should correct a little bit, because I remember the 10 minutes I saw, there was some color. There was like this awful washed out reddish orange color, and then there was this freaking baby shit green yellow color, and that's it.
Yeah, that's kind
It
of...
was like
Yeah.
freaking vomit pea green. The fucking ugliest green you could think of.
Yeah, it's,
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah, and the entire movie, for some reason, is done in the 4:3 aspect ratio.
Which is frustrating.
And it was so irritating watching this movie, because I'm watching all of these really, like, big, grand, sweeping shots, and it literally
also,
all
makes
looks...
them like a wannabe Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
But, like, it literally, the entire movie, and, like, technically, yes, you're actually seeing the entirety of the picture, versus if it was a widescreen, you'd actually get a little bits cut off. But the thing is, this version, it looks like somebody shot it vertically on an iPhone. It's like that. Except for 4 hours. And you're watching all of this stuff go by, and it's like, wow, this would be a lot more impressive looking in widescreen.
And also, all of the musical numbers.
Oh, God, the soundtrack. Which is, it sucks. And also, I'm sorry, this is gonna be a tangent, but it was a fucking 4-hour movie. I have lots of thoughts that I have to get out.
So did they.
Because, well, especially because, like, I swear anybody who speaks negatively of it online just gets, like, completely trashed. Because, like, yes, the reasons behind this movie existing are good. I am glad it exists. Because what happened with the original version was so bad. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm totally fine with this movie existing. It definitely was better. It's still really not my cup of tea, though.
It's still bad.
Like, and it's funny because they go to all the trouble of, like, making their the villain, who admittedly is kind of cool. They make him, like, almost too sympathetic. Like, he's literally doing all these horrible things because he just wants to, like, get home, and he's like, can I please go home now? I'm so lonely and depressed. And then cut to the end of the movie, where the entire climax is just all of our quote-unquote heroes beating the shit out of him. Superman is literally cuts one of his horns off with his laser vision, and, like, blood's pouring out, and he's like, ugh, and he's, like, crying out in pain. And then they toss him back through this portal into his world, and as he's flying through, Wonder Woman just comes in and cuts his head off. And I'm like, holy shit, God. Like, I'm actually feeling bad for the guy who wanted to destroy the world. But, like, not in the way I think they wanted me to.
Yeah. Anyways.
And then...
Oh, boy.
And then... they randomly, like, sequel bait you, even though they've said they're not gonna do another one of these. I don't understand why. They show all this stuff, it's like, here's what we were kind of hoping to get to, but we're not gonna do anymore. And now everybody's like, oh, we want another one. I'm like, God, I don't know if I can survive another one of these movies. At least if they do, just make it, like, a good 2-hour length, just please. Okay.
If you're brave.
Literally, after I got through it, I was just so drained.
You were, like, breathing hard like it was a fucking marathon.
It felt like a marathon getting through it.
Anyways, we should probably get off the subject.
We should. I think I've said my piece.
Are you sure now?
I'm sure.
You sure you got it all out?
I think so.
You good?
Careful now. You might start ranting and it'll turn into a 4-hour episode of the podcast. Just
Yeah, no, that's where we just kind of, like, you'll hear the ranting and it will just cut.
The last thing I will add, I can guarantee the only reason this movie was 4 hours is because, like, over half the movie's in slow motion. Literally, it's so much slow motion, it's ridiculous. Anyway, let's move. Let's move past.
You gonna drop it?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
Drop it.
Gonna drop it? You know what you should drop?
Some lines.
Hey.
Instead.
Knees.
Bless you.
One more.
Can I please
One
stop
more.
ranting now?
Damn it.
Nope, I'm done.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so starting off with our first song for the Canada Top 100, it goes like this. Yeah, I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe.
What?
What?
This kind of
What?
sounds familiar.
I got nothing.
It does?
A little bit.
What year was this song, Devin?
2019.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Yep,
I thought you liked the 80s.
I do, but this time I figured I'd mix it up. On my grand return to the lines.
Is it Evanescence?
It is not Evanescence. Does Evanescence still exist in
Yeah, they
2019?
do.
Of course.
Hey. Why
Oh,
sadly?
Haunt Me Forever. Forever.
I like Evan.
What? So 2019.
Good save.
That was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yes. What-
I was about to say, was I alive? But that's not what I meant.
What
Were
genre
any of us really
is
alive?
True.
Genre, synthwave, R&B, and soul.
What the?
Oh.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's about a minute over. Can we have the chorus?
The chorus? Yes.
Chorus.
Good.
The
Will it
chorus? Maybe. Who knows? I look around, and Sin City's cold and empty. Oh. No one's around to judge me. Oh. I can't see clearly when you're gone.
The rain is gone. Sorry.
No, I started to do the same thing.
It's all I heard after a while.
Oh, I actually just realized what this. I've heard this song before. It's
Wait,
'cause
did you pick the song and not know what it was again?
Well, I mean, I knew it was a song that existed, but I wasn't sure if this was something I was very familiar with, and I just realized that I actually am. It's probably because I heard it so much at my various workplaces.
Okay, here's
I
a
guarantee-
peculiar question, Devin.
Yes.
Has this artist produced anything before, or was this one of their first things?
Was this Cardi B?
It is not Cardi B.
Okay.
God help you all the day I decide to
Put WAP on here.
WAP
If you
on here.
start saying
Oh, dear
WAP here, I'm gonna
Christ.
cry.
I would
Please,
leave.
please.
Well, maybe for my last round of lines, I will. Who knows?
We have 10 seconds. That's the
I
question.
believe they've been around before 2019.
Okay, I'm just gonna start throwing some names. Sam Smith.
Nope.
Denied.
Well.
The song is "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I know that song.
It's funny because the next set of lyrics were going to be "Ooh," and I said "Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights," and that's what clicked me because I'm like, oh, it's that song.
I have this on my Spotify.
Yep.
Lol.
Okay, I don't think I've heard this before.
You have? I think you have. I'll show you. I'll send you the YouTube link for it.
No,
Okay.
McBride, you have, because it's on the goddamn soundtrack that we have to listen to.
Is it?
Soundtrack?
Yeah.
To what?
Sometimes it plays when we have battle music.
No.
No, it doesn't.
No, it wouldn't because this is on my personal Spotify. Not
I swear
on-
I've heard that.
No,
No.
this
Because
definitely
he
is
play-
not.
He
on
has,
my-
he has a playlist.
but
Alright.
you guys
It might have
ready?
been playing in my ears.
You guys ready for our obscure song?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Scare me.
All right. So this one, oh yeah, this will be interesting. I wonder if you guys get it. Even now, when there's someone else who cares, when there's someone home who's waiting just for me, even now I think about you as I climb up the stairs.
The fuck? Is this Mariana's Trench?
Nope.
Okay.
This might actually be a clean sweep today.
No, if we just be smart when we guess the movie, and probably one of us will get at least the movie.
Is this Blue October?
It is not.
Okay.
Do you guys want a year?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
The year is 1978.
There you
Oh,
go.
fuck.
There we go. Obscure songs from the 70s?
Yep.
The late 70s?
To be honest,
We're
to
all
be fair,
fucked.
I'm actually not 100% sure how obscure of a song this actually is, but this is just a song that I know that I don't know if any of you all know.
Watch it. It's like on the most played song of that year.
It might
Right.
be, who knows.
That's it's about a minute. Can we have a chorus?
Alright. I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you. Even now when I come shining through, I swear I think of you and how I wish you knew.
I feel like I know this song, but I can't quite recall.
Trying to wrap
Can we
my
get a
brain
genre?
around bands. or-
Genre would be just regular pop.
Pop
Is it
in
just-
78?
Is it just one person, or is it a band?
It is one person.
Cyndi Lauper? I don't know.
Nope.
No,
It
I
is
don't
not
think
a
she was
female.
70s.
I don't know. I was guessing. It was the first name to pop in my head.
Dolly Parton?
Nope.
Damn. Michael Jackson?
Nope.
I hope not.
I will give you another clue. This artist is in a fairly well-known Family Guy episode where he plays himself.
Oh,
Kenny Chesney?
Frank Sinatra
Nope.
Jr. Oh.
I was just about to say O.J. Simpson, but he doesn't do
Conway
songs.
Twitty?
Nope.
Conway Twitty plays Conway Twitty. He's not Conway Twitty 'cause he's dead.
Shit. Marvin Gaye?
People.
Nope.
Shit.
Singers featured in Family Guy. Brain.
Uh,
There's also a very excellent scene in Hellboy 2 involving a song by this man.
I watch Hellboy 2.
I love Hellboy
What?
2.
You have not seen
Oh wait, no. Wait, Hellboy 2 with the elves.
Yes.
New one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one. I was thinking of the new one.
Oh, yeah, don't bother with the new one.
Well, that's over.
So, the song,
Fuck, who was it?
ironically, because I actually technically gave you the name of the song in the song, because it's used so much, but I figured it would slip by you. The song is Even Now by Barry Manilow.
Oh,
Barry
god
Manilow
damn
was in
it.
Family Guy.
Yep. Do you not remember the one where he sings the song about Quagmire?
No.
Because
No.
it's honestly one of the best jokes they've done in Family Guy, where they're all at the bar and they all start shitting on Barry Manilow, and as the conversation keeps going, it's like, well, Barry Manilow's okay. Well, I really like that one song. It's like, okay, and then by the end of the conversation, like, oh my god, we love Barry Manilow, which I feel like is every like straight dude's conversation about Barry Manilow
Also, I
is
feel like
secretly
I've heard
admitting
that song
that Barry
from in,
loves
like,
Barry
you're in the
Manilow.
car.
You probably have.
I remember they had a similar joke like that where Quagmire keeps talking about this one show, Wings, that nobody else has heard
Oh.
of.
Yeah.
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 Well, I've got a boomy. Should we do
You got a
the movie
boomy?
quote?
Yes.
Do the movie quote.
Let's do a movie quote. So, the movie quote goes like this. Let me tell you what Like a Virgin is all about. It's all about a girl who digs a guy with a big dick. The entire song, it's a metaphor for big dicks.
That's Easy A, isn't it?
Nope.
No, it's what is that movie?
Bad Teacher.
No.
Nope.
Who's in it? Fuck's
Who's in it?
sakes.
Steve Buscemi. Michael Madsen. And
I get the feeling.
why am I forgetting this movie? Why am I forgetting the thing with he's like the main actor in the movie. Harvey Keitel.
Okay, this is not the movie I was thinking of.
I feel like this is a movie I haven't seen.
I was thinking
don't
of
know if
Pretty
you've seen it.
Woman.
Oh no.
Well, oh, I can't. My brain's going through Steve Buscemi movies, and I don't know who the other two people you named are.
This is actually a movie. I am actually not 100% sure if any of you have seen it, even though it's a fairly popular movie.
Wait, is a popular movie with Steve Buscemi that I haven't seen?
Yeah.
Is it Reservoir Dogs?
It's Reservoir Dogs.
That's as far as we're getting. That's as far as we're getting.
I love how that's your criteria, and it worked.
Yeah, it's
As far as
it's
we're
the
getting.
opening conversation, which is also because Quentin Tarantino also stars in it as the one guy who like actually dies in the robbery. But it's literally the movie starts off with Quentin Tarantino giving his opinions on what Like a Virgin's by Madonna is about. And it's this entire conversation about what Like a Virgin's a metaphor for.
So here's
We've
a
had this
controversial fact.
conversation.
Oh yeah?
I have not seen Reservoir Dogs.
Neither have I. That's how we deduced what that was.
It was basically
Like
it
one
was Tarantino's first movie. It was the movie he made before Pulp Fiction.
And I only
Oh,
like
okay.
a couple Tarantino movies, so
Yeah.
I definitely haven't seen it.
You might actually
Yeah.
like Reservoir Dogs.
Eh.
I have
The
no
only way-
fucking clue.
Only way I even knew what it was is because I went on a Steve Buscemi binge once, and that's one of the only ones I didn't get to. So I'm like, it has to be this one
Yeah.
because I remember nothing of that line. That one, and there's a few others I didn't get to, but I know that was a famous one that I didn't get to. Not as good as Jack Black's binges. Jack Black binges are funny.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Of course they are. They're Jack Black.
They're Jack Black. God, just starting at School of Rock and ending at Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
Sweet
man.
Jesus.
That's a great.
Yes. Anyone got a guess of what this man's name is?
Yeah, this one is fucking hard because not only is it a character in Reservoir Dogs where they don't actually give any of their names, they just give Mr. Color. So it's like Mr. Blue, Mr. Pink, Mr. Red, and so on and so
Mr.
forth.
Green in the billiard room with the candlestick.
I mean, kind of.
I was about to make that joke.
With those exact ones.
Well, no, I was gonna say Professor Plum.
Like the Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton between
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Green and Mr. Blue.
Which is funny because Tim Roth is in both of those movies.
Hey, there we go.
So you almost got a complete clean sweep.
I did.
Almost.
Because of who you gave us, I had the movie.
Through the power of Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi, we love you. You crazy, crazy
Glorious
fucking
You
man.
can't
bastard.
dislike
With
Steve
his-
Buscemi.
He's got scary eyes.
It's
Yeah,
got scary eyes.
That's why he's
Yeah.
awesome.
We've discussed this about why I dislike Frodo Baggins. I can't remember what his name is.
Oh, Elijah Wood?
I don't like Elijah Wood.
Is it because his eyes are
It's
big?
because of his eyes. His eyes are fucking creepy. I don't like them.
I recently blew
very-
Vic's mind with an Elijah Wood fact because we were watching Back to the Future 2. And
Oh, yeah,
like
'cause
it's
he's in it.
the scene where he's in the Cafe 80s and it's the kids trying to get the arcade machine to work. And immediately, without missing a bat, I'm just like, oh, hey, it's Elijah Wood. And Vic's not paying attention. She's like, no, it's not. Just like, don't you heckin' question me. I know this is Elijah Wood.
I know those eyes anywhere.
I know. I know
Yeah,
those
honestly.
hobbit eyes anywhere.
Victoria's probably just tired of Elijah Wood because everybody confuses Elijah Wood with Daniel Radcliffe for some fucking reason.
How?
I don't know. They don't
Wow,
look
how?
like each other.
They look nothing
They look
alike.
nothing alike, and also one is British and the other is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Elijah Wood's not British?
Yeah,
No,
interesting.
Elijah was American.
No.
Oh.
Just has a really good accent.
That being said, if anybody wants to see a really great Elijah Wood performance, watch Sin City.
I still have yet to see that.
It's
I
a
haven't watched
movie.
that one yet either.
Oh boy, it's a fucking trip of a movie.
Yeah, I've just
Yeah.
started. It's yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
started yes.
My brain kind of started a sentence and then it died before I finished it. It's fine.
It's just like we need this sentence summed up in one word. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I didn't get to, So, you know the famous line, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Yes.
Yes. Do the thing.
I almost got to use that at work. but it
Wow.
was, ma'am, this is a dollar store.
Context?
They were looking for like those high-end electronic pet things, and I'm like, man, this
They
is
just
a
said
dollar store.
high end.
No, they described this thing, and I'm like, you mean those like animatronic robot pets? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, ma'am, this is a dollar store.
Nice.
No.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales.
Harold, they're lesbians. I love how there's like
Harold,
all of these words,
lesbians.
all of these phrases have the same
The
fucking
same
vibe.
energy.
What was the other one? Is I may not know my flowers.
But I know a
But I
bitch
know-
when I
But
see
I know
one.
a
I see
bitch
one.
when I see one.
When I see one.
Look,
Those are
you dirty
marigolds.
bitch. Look what you've done to my peonies.
They're marigolds.
No.
God.
Still haven't watched that film yet either.
Me neither.
I have
But
no
it
idea what that
exists.
film is. It looks really old, though. I'm surprised there's an actual depiction of, like, gay people in a movie that looks that old.
It happens
Well,
sometimes.
it happens sometimes, but usually the depiction is, like, just insanely offensive.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be offensive.
I think it
but
was,
just-
but thing is,
it's
it's
funny.
It's also, like, I mean, I haven't actually met a large amount of gay people, but I've met at least one or two that have acted like that. So, it's okay, I can say this, I'm bi. Mumbles.
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 I'm here.
Mumble,
Hi.
5.
Okay.
Dooch, 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 dooch.
That's more than 5
When-
seconds.
No, it isn't. But I wasn't going any further.
It was very close. Yeah, when number 6 comes out, we know the world is truly over. And I'm pretty sure we're getting to that point where 6 is gonna come out.
6.
It's coming.
We should probably state that we're talking about the Mumble number
Mambo
5.
number
Oh.
5. Mambo number 6.
That just doesn't sound right.
It doesn't, but it's a thing and you know it.
You know what does sound kind of right, though? Mumbo number 7.
Yeah.
I could see Mambo number
They should just
7.
skip
But
6
I
and go
fucking
to 7.
hate 7. I
That
hate
sounds-
the number 7.
That sounds like it should be
Yeah.
a Quentin Tarantino movie.
I think it's Ocean's 11. But also, I just don't like the number 7
Yeah.
or
It's
the
a-
number 9.
9.
Number
They're just
9?
awful numbers.
Number 9?
Am I the only one who thinks like this? They're just awful fucking numbers.
I like them because I build in Minecraft and 7 and 9 are good numbers to build with.
But they're evil numbers. They're just bad
No,
and wrong.
They're good numbers, man. But you're from a different standpoint of mine. I'm for building.
Mine is just from...
You just don't like that number for some odd reason.
Exactly, because they're odd.
But about 3.
We don't
Or
really
5.
like very much either. 5's good. 5's a good number. Because 5's
one-
odd, but it's not really odd.
It's odd.
It's an honorary.
still an odd
it's
number.
an honorary even number. But it also means that 4 and 6 are kind of eh. Because why would you be 4 or 6 when you could be 5? Listen, this is
You have some opinions about this.
We've had this argument before.
We have.
I know.
On air.
I'm pretty sure that's true. They're just.
At least
bad.
one other time,
I knew
possibly more.
My opinion still has not changed.
That's fair. That's fucking fair.
They're just bad numbers.
What the hell caused that now?
What?
I don't know if the mic picked it up, but something, I've got a dice tower on my desk.
Oh.
And it's
Oh,
one we
yes.
can't show on air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the
But
one
one
that
of
looks
the
like a
things-
dick?
It's the Barnabas Tower.
It's the Barnabas Tower.
The one that
One
looks
of
like
the
a
little
dick.
golden ones just fell off, and I'm just like, why did that happen? No one's touching it. I'm even touching the desk. It just fell off.
Things just
Barnabas
happened
had
and you didn't
opinions.
even touch it.
Didn't even touch it.
Barnabas had opinions.
Barnabas had an opinion about your numbers.
What did they roll?
Do you want me to get one of his dice? His dice are actually here because I used them for a different campaign. I can throw it in the tower.
Do it.
Do it.
I did. 1 sec. That's a nat 20, people.
Of course it
What
is.
the fuck?
That sounds about right.
How do you just get nat 20s?
I don't use the dice tower either. I just kind of threw it in there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that
And that's
seems
also
right.
that's the Barnabas dice. Those are cursed.
This is true,
The
they
dice
are.
that only roll 69.
Those, yeah, I do have dice that only roll 69, so.
Oh boy.
I love the
They're
fact
not
that that's
weighted.
the-
I have checked those dice.
Wait, they're
3
not
times.
weighted?
They're not weighted.
Oh boy.
I have checked them 3 separate
I
times.
thought you checked. I thought they were weighted. Like, I thought it was an accidental weight.
No,
They just do that.
they just do that.
What happened if
They
you rolled
just-
them now?
Do that. My best guess is that there's an air pocket with like a piece of gunk inside it that's making them weighted. Because if that's the case, then it would mess up checking it because it would float still, right?
Oh.
Because that piece would be blobbing around.
Well, yeah, but like when you poke them when they float, if they keep going back to the same area, usually.
They don't, though. They don't when they float. When they float, they're fine. When I roll them in this box, they're not.
But they all float down here.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
go there.
We all float.
We
I miss
all
Tim Curry.
float
The
I want a
Barnabas
Clue
dice-
remake with Tim Curry as Mr. Black.
Oh, which what?
Clue?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we just discuss?
Yeah, and the way
think
we honor Tim
just
Curry as the
talked-
butler is he's Mr. Black.
I think
Yes.
we just talked about Mr.
I'm pretty sure we did because we talked one of the last episodes about how we just saw the
I think it was last episode.
the Clue movie.
Was it? Was it? I don't remember.
Yeah,
It was one of the
I
last.
think
what
it
I
was a
want.
few episodes ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What I desire.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, we both are more or less COVID free.
Yay!
We also said that last week, maybe?
Did we? We couldn't have said it
No,
last
you
week.
guys were talking about you had to get retested.
Right,
at the
yes.
end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I
Yay.
actually got to go back to work. Unfortunately.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
But
Back full time.
Yeah. This is my leg, cat.
How
There's
long?
no arguing. This is mine.
How long will it take for me to burn out this time? Who knows?
2 minutes.
Right?
2 minutes.
Apparently we've got a
Maybe
bunch
you'll
of-
make it to 5.
Apparently we have
Who
17-year-olds
knows?
working, which is like I didn't even know we were allowed to hire 17-year-olds. You can't.
They're not allowed to work with the pets.
Well, it's not even the pets necessarily. It's like they can't purchase like when you're under the age of 18, you cannot legally sign a contract that like it won't be legally binding, which is kind of what the purchasing of the live animals is. We can't sell pets to people under the age of 18, so why would we be able to sell them if they're under the age of 18?
I think it's a loophole.
I'm pretty sure it's not because you aren't allowed to work in the pet care section under the age of 18.
Yeah,
Except
because
for
you
now,
can't sign the
apparently.
contract. Because you can't sign the contract, but you can give the contract to someone else to sign.
But the problem is that we have a part in signing the contract.
Yes, the people in the pet care section, but not the cashier.
Yeah, but no, they're not working in the cashier.
They're working in the pet care?
As far as I'm aware.
Then, yeah, no, that's illegal.
Yeah. Or so I don't
That's
know.
illegal.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm not fucking management. Not my problem.
Exactly. They can deal with it.
Until they don't get off their phone and take like 10. Apparently, they took them like a minute or two to figure out how to get a quarter of a teaspoon from an eighth of a teaspoon.
You put 2 eighths.
Yeah. Even I'm not that dumb.
That's elementary school math.
I don't understand. I haven't met
But
them
then
yet,
again,
but
my favorite part is I've watched people now. I've had to watch people fill out forms and then I either accept or reject.
nice
This is not something I get paid for. This is just side things.
Minecraft.
It's just a side hustle.
It's a side hustle. I don't even get paid for it. It's just for my amusement. So I'm staring at it, and I'm seeing, yes, I've read the rules. And one of the rules is you must be 16 plus.
They're 13.
And you have to state your age. They're 12. I'm like,
Oh, I can't believe I was right or close enough.
It's like, little one, do you want to read through this again? Specifically,
I'm sure
this
you
section
read
here.
it. My other one is my favorite. I know you didn't read it because you haven't been here long enough to read it. I know how long that is.
Have you read the terms and services?
Scroll to the bottom. Yes.
Yep.
No, you haven't.
It's like, no, I can guarantee that you have not.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought I was going to sneeze there for a second.
Oh, dear.
I wish I had lost my migraine earlier today when I could have actually been doing things.
Nah, who needs to do shit?
Well,
Only podcast. Only podcast.
Only podcast.
Only podcast. Only egg.
Only
When there's
egg.
no work on me, only podcast.
Only podcast. Only eggs. And then beans.
speaking of
Yes.
eggs, I guess the fucking bunny day in Animal Crossing is coming up again soon.
No.
Right?
It's actually, it's almost Easter.
All
Is
I
it
know,
Easter this weekend?
No, it's in April,
Is
isn't
it?
it?
Yeah, it's in April.
It's
I
like
thought.
first
Sunday in
first
April.
weekend in April.
Yeah.
Oh, it's next weekend. I was like, isn't
Yep.
that this weekend?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's
Fuck,
next
it already
weekend.
is next weekend.
Yep.
What
It
the
is
hell
coming up.
happened to
What
March?
the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say
We've
much
been
because
in
we've
quarantine
been.
for over a year.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Happy quarantine anniversary, guys.
Oh yeah, it is too.
Anniversary.
Yay.
Happy
Yeah, it's
Corona
passed already. It was
anniversary.
like last week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to die.
I just know that I've been officially working from home since 2 weeks ago.
Tiger King
For a-
came
for
out
a full year.
ago.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah, Tiger King came out a year ago.
Yeah, that. I remember seeing a post earlier today. Is like we can officially mark the year when COVID started
same.
because we're met with the Tiger King anniversary.
I was still really sad because McBride, you were coming over to my side of the world on Friday to hang out in the mall while waiting, and I couldn't go.
I know.
I had scheduled an event
I was
for that exact
upset.
time. I was like, no! So upset.
I had to wander
But I-
around aimlessly for an hour.
Pie yourself.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
My concern is like, eventually, I really hope COVID ends at some point this year. Although apparently, I'm actually going to be, I actually can get my vaccine in the next couple of weeks because I'm part of phase 3, being in like a frontline worker or whatever. But
Oh, awesome.
I also want to be able to see you guys again because also like. This has to end before the next annual freaking Smash tournament.
Yeah, or McBride has to get a Switch and Smash Bros between now and then.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have to figure out how to do that online.
And we
and
would
I-
somehow have to do that online, which I hear is very difficult.
I don't wanna.
you can't make private rooms.
That's stupid.
Oh
You
dear.
can't make private rooms. Yeah, they're all public pretty much. So,
Yeah, I don't like that.
or we might have to cheat the system a little bit. Who knows?
I'm sure we can
How
figure it
that's-
away.
Gonna
Maybe we can
I
set up
mean-
like an outdoor viewing thing or something.
I mean, realistically, we also might be able to get together in November.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'd have been vaccinated by then. You would have
everybody
been.
everybody has the availability to get vaccinated by November.
Yeah.
You guys realize the vaccine only works against one strain. And it's the similar idea as the flu shot, where
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah. I
stay.
know.
It's just
let
a
me-
new
let me
thing that we're
my
gonna
hope.
have to get every year.
Yeah.
Let us be happy-ish.
I'm still waiting
I'm
for
here
when
to-
we're able to do D&D in person.
Oh God, yeah. Eventually, we're all
Like
gonna meet up in
humans.
person. It's just I
Yeah.
want to eventually clean up the game dog/cat room.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
so
that idea,
messy.
but also I hate the idea of trucking all the way out there, and I no longer have access to like literally all my snacks.
Well, my
That's
idea
true.
would be
Like a lot of the
wouldn't do
books.
it for every session. We would if it was like it would either be for like either maybe like every other week.
I would almost say
Or-
once a month.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be more than once a month.
The once a month is only every 3 sessions. That's not bad.
That's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
That's not bad at all, actually.
I would also just miss the gifts.
Exactly.
I mean,
Although
we still
we
could
would still
have
do
like
gifts.
a monitor in the middle of the table and everybody just send gifts every now and then.
Honestly,
That'd be cool.
well, the thing is, I already had the concept for a monitor, so I could actually screen the maps I create because it would actually the one downside to having our sessions in group is we wouldn't necessarily be able to use Roll20.
But we'd also
That's
be
We
able
can
true.
still
to
use Roll20.
We could
if
still
everyone brings their
use-
laptop.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody has a laptop. Well, actually, no. I think everybody has a laptop, so that's true.
I have mine.
But also, we could use.
I
the
unfortunately
actual
have
hero-
mine, which will be obsolete in a few weeks.
We could also just get Hero Forge.
Hey. What?
Get our
Oh.
Well, then we have to have
actual
real
minis.
maps.
Well, the thing is, it would be cool if we like. I would definitely be down if we all got like our minis, or at least a version of our minis. But I
would
wouldn't
Not
want to
all
love
start
to do that.
getting.
things we make.
I wouldn't want to get like actual sets and stuff because thing is I know I would start doing it and I would literally never stop and those things get fucking expensive.
Yep.
I mean,
Trust
Yeah.
me, they
you have
do.
a lot of them little figurines, though.
We do actually. We also have like plenty of figurines that I still have to see if I can paint maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a few painting ones. But on those painting notes, let's paint ourselves away into
Yes.
a pretty little picture.
No,
And we all hope you had a good time here on the Jig AT Gaming Podcast.
Okay, Bob Ross,
We're not
lead
gonna
us
make-
out.
Don't. What?
We're
Bob
not a
Ross,
gaming
lead us out.
podcast.
It's a gaming podcast, technically, yes.
Yeah.
That's what this is labeled under.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, and it has been since the beginning of time.
Listen, I'm tired, okay?
You had
It's
a mic
okay.
And that's
for
why-
all day.
We had like a semi discussion about this once, twice,
Have I
Probably a
mentioned that I'm
lot.
tired?
but we're bad at it.
Yeah.
So unlike the paints, you should lick the buttons
Don't
because
lick
they're very
me.
delicious. I promise.
What flavors today?
Well, let's go back to what I started with.
I
So
was
your
gonna s-
like button is gonna be edible body paint,
Okay.
Okay.
That's a paint
better
you can
way
eat.
considered.
and the
Candy
the
floss?
subscribe button is gonna be some edible undies.
Yeah, I figured.
Same-
Okay.
Same thought.
Yep.
I got very concerned where you started with that.
That's what I was getting concerned with that too. It's like, wait, we started with underwear. How are you gonna roll this in here?
I'm not gonna tell the people to lick a cock and pussy.
Not
You can
yet.
keep that in
That's
there.
for episode 69.
Yep.
So on that note, guys, don't forget to lick the buttons,
Wow.
not lick what the things I said,
Oh.
unless you're into that. And have a
Gosh.
good evening.
What the
Night,
fuck?
everyone.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.